Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cameron. As you can see by the title, I have another truth video. The truth about working after college, or to be more specific, the truth about trying to find a job after college, searching for a job, trying to get into the workforce after you graduate from college. I know a lot of people recently graduated from college, whether it was spring semester or summer semester, and a lot of people are trying to find jobs, trying to work in their field, or trying to find a job to make money, provide for themselves. Now that we're all full-blown adults, we officially have to start adulting now that we're done with school. So before we get into this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and turn on notifications so you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. And without further ado, let's get into this video. 4 months ago, I graduated from Southern University in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I knew that I wanted my summer break to be for real summer break. I didn't want to just immediately start working. I know a guy who graduated with me. He started working a month after we graduated from college. I knew I wanted my summer break, meaning from May to August, to be just relaxing and having fun, not doing too much, because I was in college for 4 years. That was a lot. It was a lot mentally. I needed a break. I needed just some Cameron time, some me time, just to chill and not do anything too strenuous and not start working right away after I graduated from college. And I told myself I didn't want to start for real looking for a job until late July, because I wanted to start working in August or September. That was my thought process when I came home from college. So I guess maybe some people would think, why didn't you already have a job lined up like a lot of graduating college students do after they graduate? Like the guy that I just mentioned, he was already applying for that job. He was talking to the employers for that job back in April before we graduated. So he already had that job secured, which is why he started working a month after we graduated. Why didn't I do that? I didn't do that because, one, like I just said, I wanted to relax my summer break, and plus I was going to school out of state, so it's kind of hard to line up a job out of state. Maybe it's not, I don't know, I didn't try, so maybe it's easy, I don't know. But I didn't know the process of trying to line up a job for California while being in Louisiana. And plus I didn't want to work in my field. I majored in mass communications. I didn't want to really be a producer or be a news reporter. I didn't want to do anything like that. So that's why I didn't have a job lined up. The whole job searching process can come with its highs and lows. It's not always the easiest process. One of the good things is that you have so many options to choose from as far as jobs you can apply for, jobs that you may be interested in. It's almost like the world is your oyster. You can do literally anything that you're qualified for, of course. Anything that you're qualified for, anything that your resume fits into or aligns with, you can pretty much apply for it and see what happens after that. You're not constricted to one specific thing. Also, when you have a degree, you have the opportunity to get paid more for your job. So say if a job was offering minimum wage, because you have a degree, you can get paid more than minimum wage, which means more money, and who doesn't want more money? Well, have a degree and you're in the job search process. That's definitely a plus. So after you graduate from college, you're about to start applying for jobs, you're about to enter the workforce. It gives you an eagerness to when it gets started. You're excited about making money for yourself and being able to provide for yourself. Just doing things on your own that you probably weren't doing while you've been in school all your life. And I think that brings a sense of excitement to you. You're really ready to jump in there and get started and truly be an adult, which I know some people say adulting is really hard and it's really ghetto. And I mean, the way people describe it, yeah, it does seem kind of hard and ghetto, but I don't know. When you've been doing one thing your whole life, you're ready to try something different. Just as far as if you've been in school your whole life, you're finally done with school, you're more ready to actually start working and doing things for yourself. It kind of makes you just more willing to do the whole adulting process once you start looking for jobs after you graduate. I would say those are definitely the upsides of searching for a job once you've graduated from college. Now I'm going to talk about the downsides of the job searching process after you graduate from college. Okay, so for me personally, I've never had a real actual job. So if you're like me, it can make it a little bit harder to actually find a job because I don't have a whole bunch of work experience. Looking back, I probably should have been working during the summers in high school. High school wasn't a good time for me, but I really didn't need to work. When I was in high school, I didn't go anywhere, hardly ever. And I really didn't buy much. The only point then of me having a job would be just for the experience. I didn't really care about that back then. But looking back, it probably would have helped. And I didn't work at all during college. And I probably would have, maybe, I don't know, if I went to school out here. But I went to school in a different state and I didn't have a car, so where was I gonna go? I could have worked on campus maybe, but no. no. Like how I said earlier, that excitement you feel to get started with adulting and applying for jobs so that you can pay for things yourself and provide for yourself. Once it gets further along in your job search process, nothing's really coming along, it can be very, very tedious and it can get very boring and you're tired of applying for this job and that job and it just not panning out. And the whole process can be too much sometimes. Some of the jobs you apply for, the pay, oh my gosh, like, are you kidding me? Here in California, the minimum wage is $15, but the cost of living is like ridiculous. And I'm not trying to find my own place right now. If it's a job you're trying to stay at for a few years and you would like to move out eventually, it's like they don't even pay you enough to even do that. And like when you look for some jobs, they don't even say the pay on like the job description, so you literally have no idea how much they pay. I mean, it has to be obviously at least $15 an hour, but $15 an hour, oh my gosh. Whenever I did see the pay for some of the jobs and I was calculating like how much money I'd be making a month, I'd be like, oh, this is a good amount. Okay, I like this. And then I would tell it to my mom like, oh my gosh, they paid this much money for only like $16 an hour. And she was like, well, they're gonna take out taxes. And I was like, but I forgot. I wasn't even like putting that in my brain. Like I forgot about taxes that they take out of your paycheck every month. I forgot about all that. So that like deflated my energy a little bit. Like I thought I was gonna get paid a whole bunch of money, like $17 an hour. I wasn't even thinking about taxes. Like that bubble got bursted really quick and I wasn't even expecting. So I was like, wow, okay. I don't have like a whole bunch of work experience, so I really can't say much. And then sometimes when you read the description for some jobs, it sounds good. Like when you skim it, it sounds good. But then when you really actually read it and you see things on there, it's like, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Or I don't want to do that. It's like, okay, never mind. Say if you really, really like it and it's too far away from where you live, and then you can't apply because who's going to drive 45 minutes to an hour to work every day? I know some people do that, but I'm not trying to do that. When you're searching for a job and applying for jobs, you want something that you're going to like. Because you hear all these people talking about how they hate their jobs, they hate going there every day, they hate waking up in the morning because they know they have to go to work and it's just like a horrible process for them and they just absolutely can't stand their job. They can't stand their boss or they can't stand the people that they work with. And you hear enough stories like that and it's kind of like, oh, okay. You just don't want that experience. Like, obviously it's not going to be all sunshine and rainbows every single day of work. And you might not like every single person you work with, and you might not absolutely love your boss, but you at least want something peaceful and copacetic so that you don't mind waking up in the morning every day and going to work. I don't think you necessarily have to be in love with your job, but at least something that you like. You don't mind being there every day, spending a lot of time there, because that's what work is. You have to spend a lot of time there. You gotta be there every day. And I get along with the people that I work with and get along with my boss. That's really what most people want who are beginning to enter the workforce in the job market. But you really just don't know. You don't know if you're gonna like it. You don't know if you're not gonna like it. You don't know if you're gonna get along with people, if you're not gonna get along with people. You really just don't know. It's like a gamble. You just kind of have to like cross your fingers and hope for the best and hope that it works out well. And if it doesn't, you can always quit, of course. You don't want to just keep hopping from job to job to job to job. Thinking about all those things and like going through different jobs, applying for so many different jobs. Employers take forever to respond sometimes, or they just don't respond at all. There are jobs that I applied for almost 2 months ago and I haven't heard anything back. That can be annoying. I was watching a YouTube video and I heard someone say like some jobs on some of these sites, like they're not actual jobs. They just put them there so people think that they have an opening. People can think that they could possibly work there, but it's not a real job. And I feel like that might be true because those are some of the jobs I applied for almost 2 months ago and I haven't heard anything back. Trying to find a job you like that pays at least decent. It can be disheartening and kind of discouraging at times until you find that right job for you. Entering the job market as a whole, applying for jobs or getting denied for jobs or going on interviews, talking to different people, it can get tiring and you can maybe get to a point where you're just over it and you don't even want to do it anymore. But you know you have to do it because you're an adult, you're done with college, you're done with school, you have to make money, provide for yourself, and be a full-blown adult so that you can live on your own, or if you already do live on your own, you can continue to pay your bills and do what adults do, which is take care of themselves. That's really what you want to do at the end of the day. So that's it in my video. Hope you guys liked it. Let me know down below what your experience was after you graduate from college as far as entering the job market and applying for jobs, going on interviews and things like that. If you're a person who's still searching for a job, the right job will come along. You just have to be patient and pray about it, ask God about it, talk to God about it, and it will come eventually. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video, and turn on notifications so you know whenever I post a new video. I love you guys so much if you made it in this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!